Well, howdy there, Internet people, it's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about a Republican representative leaving Congress and his worries about, well, World War III. After 11 terms, Representative Michael McCaul of Texas has announced he won't be running for re-election in 2026 and said, quote, "I'm going to serve the remainder of my term, but I'm looking for a new challenge in the same space that would be national security, foreign policy, but just in a different realm." McCaul has a history of being a national security hawk, and one of the statements he made as he was announcing leaving Congress has worried people. Based on the volume of messages, it definitely seems like something worth going over. He classified Russia's recent incursion into Poland as an escalation and said, quote, "We've never seen anything like this in recent times. And so what I'm concerned about is that the escalation here and the temperature rising, we got to be very careful not to be on the precipice of World War III. Anytime the phrase World War III comes out of a politician's mouth, messages from Zoomers come in, which makes sense. They'd be the ones fighting, and they weren't around during the Cold War to give them perspective. McCaul has invoked World War III before. Quote, "We're seeing an air, land, and sea attacks taking place right now with artillery, with planes dropping bombs, missiles, and also from the Black Sea, destroyers shelling the coast. We haven't seen anything like this since really Hitler invaded Poland in World War II. I just hope this is not the beginning of World War III." That was referencing the 2022 invasion of Ukraine. Now, to the Zoomers, there is a heightened risk of the United States being drawn into a major conflict or multiple conflicts recently. Recent U.S. moves are destabilizing the position the U.S. has had for literally your entire life. The alliances that have been weakened recently have made the U.S. weaker and therefore more likely to get sucked into a major war. When he was asked about Putin, McCaul, a Republican mind you, said, quote, "I think he's manipulating the president as a KGB officer would. The more Putin irritates the president, I think the better we are in terms of defending NATO and Ukraine." McCaul seems to be under the belief that eventually Trump will get tired of Putin embarrassing him and playing him, and then Trump will reverse course on the alliances that he's weakened. If Trump does that soon, you probably don't have much to worry about as far as World War III. A unified NATO is a deterrent to Putin. But if he doesn't, a weak NATO entices him to press what he sees as an advantage. If Putin does that and war between Russia and Europe breaks out, even if Trump tries to avoid it, the U.S. will inevitably be drawn in. Remember that the U.S. tried to stay out of World War II initially. It didn't work then, and it won't work now. If Russia and Europe go to war, and I was a Zoomer, I'd start learning a European language. You could get assigned as a translator. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.